I was making $10,000 a month. You know, when I'm here on YouTube, like 3 years ago at my other station, I was making about $10,000 a month. And one of the things that I did every day, no matter what, was I wrote down in my book. I had like a little black book, just something similar to this, nothing big. And every day, no matter what, I would write down, I make $10,000 a month. And I would write it down all the way to the end. I make $10,000 a month. And lo and behold, it took about 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and I started making $10,000 a month. So I stopped doing it and my finances went down. But I started doing it again, right? Just writing, I make $10,000 a month. And do you know that yesterday I started getting ideas on what to do to generate it? That's always the first thing that happens. Ideas will start to come. And then the more we start saying it, then, the better it starts coming into our lives, especially if we start taking action. So I decided to let's do a reading on what the Tarot has to say about calling forth $10,000 a month. A lot of people are doing that amount of money. It's really not a lot of money, but for me, it was very hard to manage. Okay. All right. Do you like this $35 billion home? Yes, this is Libras. You know, we like elegance. We like things to be exquisite and elegant. Tia, is that you? You know, this is a new station. I'm trying to build it up. But okay, let's see what the cards want to say. And any sign is welcome, especially if you were drawn here to this. Like, what the fuck? Libra, my ass. Let's see. All right, what do the cards want to say to us about netting or making $10,000 a month? What did the cards want to say to us about it? How do we make this happen? What do the cards want to say to us? First thing it wants to say is what? Judgment. Make a decision. Ooh, that's interesting. Make a decision. You know, decision come from the word, was it a Latin word that means to cut off? Right? Make a decision. This is my income. It says, yeah, basically, it says some of you need to find a new career. Find a new career. Ooh. How do you make $10,000? Some of us need to find a new career. Not leave your old one, but definitely not leave your old one, but definitely, maybe include something new. Huh. Whoa. Listen to this. Step one for making $10,000 a month, forgive those who have hurt you. What? The judgment card. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't this fascinating, Libras? So I'm going to read the whole thing to you, okay? It says arguments, legal, and contractual issues resolved in your favor. Oh, God, isn't that wonderful? It says, if you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Find a new career. And if you have been in a low period, this card signifies a turnaround. So I'm predicting that there will be a turnaround in your life, particularly financially, because we are raising up $10,000 a month. Okay, that's what we are raising up. That's what we're calling to us again, especially since I've done it. So it's not hard, right? So the first thing it's saying is make a decision that this is what you really want to do. All right. And it said to forgive someone. Hey, tell me who you are in the chat if you want to be acknowledged. Okay. Love is coming here. Ooh, what does love have to do with it? But I see love for some of you. So they say intense friendship, loving family, joy and inner peace, the beginning of great love. Oh, follow your heart and your instincts. Oh, follow your heart, your heart, your heart. your heart. Hold on. I want to write that down. Oh, I can see it later. Huh? Hold on. I really want to write that down. I really do. Wait a minute. It's so follow your heart and your instincts. So that's like $10,000 a month doing what you love, doing what you love. Huh. The tarot is so wise. I am so grateful for the tarot because it has enabled me to purchase homes in cash. It has enabled me to earn six figures a year, to live in in beautiful homes. But everything that I have written down, everything that I have written down, every home that I have looked at on my wall, I have lived in a home similar to that. Even when I was in the homeless shelter, I was in a homeless shelter in 2008 for 6 weeks and just lost everything. And I put a picture of an apartment in front of me in the room that I had. And do you know that out of nowhere, I qualified and I didn't have a job and I had bad credit. But because I kept that in front of me, I kept calling it forth, right? Do you know that I got Section 8 out of nowhere? I'm not on Section 8 anymore, but I got Section 8 out of nowhere, and I got an apartment through Catholic Charities, through a charity. So you can't tell me that the power of focusing on a figure that it won't be. So the cards are saying, they says loving family, joy and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Well, we'd love to hear that, Libras. The beginning of a great love. It says follow your heart and your instincts. Ooh, Libra, that's good. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. Who the hell are they talking about? It says you will find your soulmate. We're supposed to be talking about $10,000 a month, and it's saying that you'll find your soulmate. But how I'm resonating with this is that 10,000, you are ready for $10,000 a month. And that amount really resonates with you. Let me know in the comment section if $10,000 a month just resonates with your spirit. Like, yeah, because that's enough for a mortgage. That's enough for trips. That's enough to save. That's enough to save 4 trips. That's enough to put aside. It's enough. It's enough to live, without suffocating. Some of you are feeling like you're suffocating. You see how that came up. Some of you are letting go of blockages for $10,000 a month right now. You see that? You see that? Okay. So what's the next card, my loves? Bottoming out. Trouble is on the way. Thinking like a victim or martyr will keep your life. Okay. So you know what? This lets me know that we need to start writing down that figure. Thinking about $10,000 a month. How would I budget that? What would I do with that amount of money? Would I move? Is it what would you? It looks like some of you are scared. Like that amount of money might really scare some of you. Some of you are scared, but some of you know that you got what it takes to budget that. And some of you have even called forth higher numbers than that. I have a feeling that I'm going to be talking to some of you who's already accomplished $10,000 a month, like I did for a couple of years there before I stopped calling it forth. The years that I called it forth and I was diligent with writing it down, and $10,000 a month, 10,000, it kept coming, and it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you're not calling forth anything, you're going to get poorer and poorer and poorer. See, the difference between wealthy people and poor people is wealthy people think about money, having it. Poor people thinking about not having it. That's why they ain't got none, right? $10,000 a month. It says some of you are afraid, right? And you feel like trouble will find you, or you will be in trouble. And I'll tell you, trouble did find me because I didn't really understand about paying taxes as a business owner. And I got fucked up behind that. You know what I mean? Like the IRS is working with me now, but damn, they were hard on me. But all right. So they said, these dreams can come true. That's what the cards are saying. They say that you have manifested things before like this that have come true, that you yourself have stories of manifesting things. And some of you are magnificent manifestors because it came out as the star. So you've probably manifested more than I have. I mean, for your manifestations to come out like the star, that's pretty impressive, right? I would like to know what some of you have manifested. Why is my light acting like that? That light, oh, something is different here. Something is different. Can I change this? Oh, that's what's different. Okay. Okay. Now, what is in your near future in regards to manifesting $10,000 a month? Caution, you have to don't resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. Greed and lust for power, obstacles, secret opposition to your plan. A rival challenges your authority. There is no easy way to do this. Arguments will be part of every day. A frustrating and difficult time ahead. Hassles, bad luck, and nuances. Okay, so let's say, how do we get around that? Wheel of Fortune. All of this is getting ready to change for the good. Fast luck is coming our way. So this is what they're saying. They're saying that if you start calling forth $10,000 a month, like writing it down, budgeting for it, talking about it, maybe even telling your best friend something like, girl, you know what? How would you ask people, just start talking about it, get it in your mouth. How would you budget $10,000 a month? You want to do as much as you can to keep it in front of you so that your mind gets used to the fact that you are calling forth. Maybe start listening to motivational speakers. But I see the Wheel of Fortune in front of you, right? And the Wheel of Fortune represents ever changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning into a new phase. So your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning. So I feel that somebody romantic is coming to your life too, Libra. But also, it says your luck is changing. It says your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning. This is going to be a period of personal growth and extreme change. Success after failure. And it says destiny and fate will allow you very little control over coming events. You know how I read that? I read this as, if we don't tell the universe how much money to give us, then it's just we're going to be poor. You have to tell the universe how much money to give you. Hi, Daily Pep Talks. Nice to meet you. I would like to go to your YouTube site and check it out. But if you don't tell the universe how much to pay you and what you're asking for, you're going to be poor. And that's what this Five of Wands is saying, is that's where you're headed. Because some of you do not have a written figure that you're looking at every day and calling forth on a daily basis. That's how I made six figures a year, because I came from poverty. So I had to call it forth every day by writing it down in a journal. That's all I did. I wrote it down in a journal, and I listened to Abraham Hicks or people who talked about manifesting. I listened to one person talk about manifesting a day, just anybody, Aaron Neville, anybody. So, anyway, it's saying that one more time, your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning. A new phase of your life is beginning, and I want to be with you. So we're going to be together during this. Amen. hmm And it says there's a period of personal growth, and extreme change. Some of you better hold the hell on. There will be success after failure. Because, to be honest, I have felt like a failure. Really, because, I had a channel that at one time was so huge, and then it just dropped down to nothing. But at the same time, I wanted to leave the channel because I wanted to do the work that I felt like I was here to do. I didn't want to just do work that was going to make me make money. I also wanted to do work that was really going to touch people's lives and make a difference in some kind of capacity that would make me feel like I was accomplished and that I touched somebody's life. And I didn't feel like I was just doing that with tarot only. I wanted to do other things. And so I kind of walked away too, but so it feels good to say that there will be success after failure, right? Destiny and fate will allow you very little control, but it says all you can do is go with the flow, because there's a promise of a better future. And if we start focusing on $10,000 a month, it looks like there will be a quick shift in our reality. The wheel of fortune is quick shift of good luck, right? So who do you need to be? Signifies here, the answer is the Queen of Wands. You need to be someone who takes charge of affirmations, of goal setting, of action, of listening to material to renew your mind, and anything else, right? We need to be taking action in this direction right now. Okay. I see some of you are allowing relationships that are not good for you to keep taking you down. I see somebody that will take you down, right? If you keep messing with this person from the past, right? I see many choices in front of you, but I keep seeing this. This is that person I keep warning you about. There's somebody who's just no good for you, and I see you like what is that called? Blossoming. And then this fool comes back, and then here we go all over again at ground zero. So it looks like as you begin to manifest and speak $10,000 a month, new ideas, idea after idea after idea will come. And on one of them, you're going to catch something and say, that's it. That's what I need to do. Anything is possible, the cards are saying. And it says it's a good time to begin a new project. So what's going to happen is you're going to start thinking of ways to make this happen, right? Because you're going to be on the vibration of the thought of $10,000 a month. You know this already. You start thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to have a pizza? And then you start taking action. Well, let me pick up the phone and call. And then you go get it. But it starts with the thought, right? So you start with thinking $10,000 a month, write it down, maybe budget what you would do with your money, or just talk about it. You can write it in your phone. You don't have to write it in this. This is old school. right? That's old school. You can write it in your phone, but you want to keep your mind on it. It says things in your life will change drastically and fast. You'll move from problems to no problems. They said, especially if you keep these no good for nothing, low down, dirty dogs out your life. Okay. Some of you just like them dirty. All right. All right. All right. All right. And it says here, two of swords. um it seems like some of us have emotional barriers that will block us from believing that we could make $10,000 a month. That's why it's said to start off by forgiving someone, because it says arguments, legal and contractual issues resolved in your favor. It says if you have wronged someone, seek reconciliation and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on with your life. Some way, somehow, that makes $10,000 comes in faster, because it says your heart is closed off to avoid the possibility of pain. So some of us, the cards are saying your heart is not even open to the idea yet. That's okay. When you first start, of course, you're going to be closed off because you haven't thought about it. So I think that was a dumb answer, quite frankly. But let's move on. Emotional barriers protect you from love. Uh-oh. So for some of you, this is talking about love. You damn straight it is, damn Skippy, because $10,000 can come to me anytime, any place, any day, any way. Okay. Okay. All right. So the Two of Swords says your heart is closed off to avoid the possibility of pain, and emotional barriers protect you from love. But you are in denial, inability to accept the reality of your problems, keep the situation from changing. Take action. Oh, take action. As a Libra, that's the part I always seem to forget, because I'll be, yes, yes, $10,000 is coming, and I ain't doing shit. Right. So when I said the affirmation yesterday, what came to me was build a class, build a class. Oh, create a class on how to do this, since I've did it before. Right. Child, I didn't do nothing. I thought I did something. I thought about it. But they're saying that the number one thing that we need to do with $10,000 a month to get it is to take action. Take some type of action. Now, interestingly enough, I'm about to get 20 G's, right? But I took action, and it's a loan and it's legal, right? And I was very scared. Every time I take action, I'm scared, right? But they're saying take some type of action. So that's what I have for you. All right. That was wonderful. Wow. I think I'm going to do these on a regular basis. Okay. All right, Libras. So that is the reading. I think I'm going to do these readings on $10,000 a month on a regular basis, because basically, what is said in a nutshell is make the decision that that's what you're going to do, right? And you are going to love it. It says you're going to be so happy. It's going to make you real happy to call forth $10,000 a month, because it's going to line up with your soul. Because some of you have always known you were supposed to be wealthy. You just never got around to calling forth money because you've been busy, right? So come over here and see me, and we're going to call forth money. So, if we're calling it forth, this is why I should go ahead and make a class. That's exactly why I should go forth and make a class. Hello, Melissa. Nice to meet you. Are anybody from my other channel here? So I feel like some of you just haven't gotten around to calling forth money and making it a priority. Like I haven't gotten around to calling forth the gym and making it a priority. Baby, all right. All right. I'm new here, so I'm not sure how things go. Oh, don't worry about it. We're just calling forth $10,000 a month and doing a reading on what the card said to do it. And the first thing the card said is to forgive somebody. If there's somebody you need to forgive them so that you can make room for the money, right? Call it forth, resurrect it by calling it forth. We're making $10,000 a month, right? Also, make sure you pay taxes. That's what I did wrong when I was making 10 G's a month. I didn't pay taxes. Now I'm back behind, but the IRS is making a plan for me, a payback plan, and boy, is it expensive. Intense friend, and it says you're going to love making $10,000 a month and calling it forth, right? Some of you are scared though. You think that it's going to hurt you or that you don't deserve it or something, but they say you're going to get over that real fast. Some of you are manifestors. You've done this before. You know how to manifest with the star here. You've called things forth before and they've come to you, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It looks like if you don't call new money forward, you're going to have a bunch of bills that you cannot afford and pay because you are not telling the angels what to bring you, right? The scripture says, not that I'm a Bible teacher or anything, but it says, write the vision and make it plain on tablets so the angels will run. I mean, you got to write $10,000 down someplace. And then when you come up with ideas, what the cards are saying is that you must take action. The cards are saying you can call $10,000 forth and affirm it until you're blue in the face. But if when the idea comes, if we don't take action, then it's whatever is going to generate $10,000 a month for us is not going to come into fruition. But if we begin to take just even a little bit of action, then whatever ideas that you're coming up with could yield forth a response financially for us. Okay. All right. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. I'm so glad. Been waiting on a life change. Oh, yeah. Melissa, you're funny. All right, Libras. Oh my God, what time is it? Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you for being here, and subscribe and share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. We're calling forth $10,000 a month.